Hello again and welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League. This is race 2 from round 3 of our BTCC GR4 Championship, and we're in Switzerland at the Eiger Norwand circuit. Short track, 1.5 mile clockwise track. So this is race 2, as I say. Let's go through that grid and let's get this one underway. So we've got Motorstorm Hero just clinched that win, didn't he, from Fitzy? Even though he finished second, Motorstorm Hero, courtesy of Fitzy's penalty, he didn't actually get victory in the end. So he starts on pole position for this race 2. We've got Fitzy in second, Stormfly in third, Dizzy Rip in fourth, Paul in fifth, TJ 6th, Willard in 7th, Archer 8th, G-Mac in 9th, White Van Man in 10th, Osman in 11th, James Stephen in 12th, and Brian Moncani in 13th. Storm Hero leading them off around the final corner. Lights out and away we go. Already the front three seems to have got a great start away from Dizzy there in fourth, Paul fifth. See if anyone does attempt to move down here at turn 1. Early doors, half a second already for White Van Man, and that's what happens on the rolling start. He would have got that penalty off the exit of the final corner. It's tough because just as the lights go out, as Osman goes right wide and James goes up the inside, just couldn't get it turned, could he, Osman? So he loses a spot straight away to James. Back to 12th he goes. Brian in 13th, but yeah, difficult when you're starting and the lights go out and you're right on the bend. Throws you off a bit. He must have just caught some of that grass too much to get half a second. The White Van Man, as we see Stormfly now, putting the pressure on Fitzy here. Early doors here on lap 1. Now is there a move to be made here at the final corner? Let's have a look. Fitz is obviously going to defend as best he can, and he does a good job just trying to poke his nose up there. No, he's Stormflight. No. Stays in third. Storm Hero still out in front, and of course he'll be crossing his fingers that these two start battling it out so he can clear off, but nature of this track anyway, can't really clear off. It's such a twisty short circuit anyway that pull a bit of a gap, but you're not really ever gonna completely disappear as Stormfly drifts it round the right hander. Clearly he's putting a lot of pressure on the back of Fitz. He's on the soft tyres though, Stormfly, so he's going to be a bit wary of those by the time the end of the race comes around. Are they going to last? They will last, but how will they be by the time he gets to the end of this race? He's piling on that pressure over Fitz. I reckon Fitz must be on the medium tyres. He is, and there he goes, there's the move. Easy in the end, really. Let's have a look again from Stormfly. Let's see how he got that move done. Was Fitzy just a bit wide? No, he hugged it and then he just the exit, and oh yeah, he just done like a switchback. Good move from Stormfly. Fitzy actually get out of the way, knew that he had a lot more pace than what he did on those soft tyres, so decided to just give him some space, let him go by. So up to second goes Stormfly. So what can he do about Motorstorm Hero out in front? Come back to that in a minute and have a look as we see Dizzy 4th, Paul still in 5th. Closely followed by DJ and Willard there as well. Over the back of TJ with Archer 8th too, so quite close back here. Got G-Mac behind them. Oh, and that was TJ just going a little bit wide. Willard had a little look but couldn't get it done there, so stays in 7th. Little lift around here, just have to lift a little bit. You can't go around there flat, otherwise you'll be hitting this bank on the left. So little lift as you go through that right hander, and then it's full power on the exit. So right to 8th place, and a gap back to G-Mac. Van Man there as well in 10th. Not going for a move yet. No one really in a position to make a move. G-Mac having a bit of handbrake fun. It's James in 11th, Osman in 12th, Brian Moncani in 13. Osman actually was a little bit under the weather on this round. Something going on. Not feeling great, but obviously still put himself out there, see the best he can do, but it's unusual to see him back there where he is. It's obviously the effect of how he feels, because he would normally be up sharp end of these races. But respect to him for getting out there anyway, having a go. So Dizzy there in 4th place. It just looks like Paul's closing a little bit onto the back of Dizzy. TJ's not that far behind Paul either, and Paul, can he get a move done up here at Dizzy? On Dizzy. Now we know Dizzy likes to go wide up here at this right-hander. What's he do here? He does go a little bit wide, doesn't he? Does tend to leave that little gap open on the inside, but it's okay. Paul wasn't close enough to make the move. TJ in 6th. Archer there. Willard now under the back of Archer in 8th. So it looks like there's a move on now somewhere. Let's have a look. Does he get it done here at the final corner? No, he doesn't, but a little train of cars now building up, and TJ's heading him up as Willard now has a go up the inside. This is classic turn 1 move here at Eiger, and when he does get it done, a little bit of a touch, but Archer's got the inside there. But now if Willard can keep the power down, he'll have the inside for the next right-hander, but he doesn't. So Archer still in 7th. Now Willard under pressure from his own teammate G-Mac, 9th. 2 teammates, 8th and 9th place at the moment. White van man behind them as well, so it's still all close. It's going to happen up here at the right-hander. Let's see. Go with our leader of the train, and that's TJ. He looks okay. Archer's going with him. Willard's okay. G-Mac's through there, fine, and White Van Man as well. So clean through there. Great racing though, all these cars. As we've seen previous rounds, nothing in these cars, all very well matched. As they would be, because a lot of them are the same car, of course. And this is almost like a Mazda 3 Cup, isn't it, this particular shot? There are some Tenzas in there as well. There's one of them. There's one of them, G-Mac. So Tenzas and Mazda 3s in this championship, remember. G-Mac having a little touch up of his teammate. He does get that done up the inside, so good move. No, he didn't. Sorry, there's me getting confused with the teammates actually. No, Willard's still there in 8th. Let's have a look how our leaders. I'm going to go back to the front and see how Motorstorm Hero's doing. This Stormfly's catching him up. He's not really, is he? If anything, Fitz is sticking with Stormfly. Going to get a massive gap. The difference between these 3 with the top 3 in race 1, as Fitzy has a little moment there. The grass verge nearly threw him off, but managed to control it. Loses a little bit of time on Stormfly there, but remains in 3rd. But yeah, this gap between these 3 up top and the rest, similar in race 1, wasn't it? They just got themselves out front, and the others really see them, did they, in the end? But the others being Dizzy, Paul and co, and Dizzy still in 4th, Paul still in 5th, and TJ in 6th, so not much going on back here. 8.5 minutes in of race 2, so about halfway through, just over. It's all pretty settled back here. Willard, Archer, G-Mac, White Van Man, then James Stephen in 11th. Osman, who's under pressure from Brian. Brian really pushing hard. It's not going to do his tyres any good. Mediums is on. For Osman on mediums as well, but that's what I'm saying about Oz. It's unusual to see him back here. He's clearly feeling the effects of lurgy that he's got. So he'll be glad to get back in the motorhome later on, have a nice warm shower, get himself sorted as we see some action back here. G-Mac is in the thick of it. Now let's have a look what happened there. Let's go back and see. So G-Mac's in 10th at this point, chasing down White Van Man. Is certainly going to have a go down here at turn 1. Has a go to the outside. Now if he stays on the outside, rolls himself round on the outside, he'll be on the inside for the next left-hander. Did try, but White Van Man was wise to that. He weren't going to let G-Mac have that, was he? So covers it, White Van Man, and that's just brought James Stevens into the equation. So what can he do? Can he get himself past G-Mac and the White Van Man? Back up there now, isn't he, James? So he's free. In fact, it's 3 attempts in a row now, isn't it? Battling it back here, 9th, 10th and 11th. Now to the final corner. Going up there at such a pace, you have to just hit the brakes right on that kind of corner off the curbing just before. Sorry, I should say the corner of the curbing. Just as it kinks through, you just when you want to step on the brake for the final corner. G-Mac again. He likes that handbrake, doesn't he, for sure? And at the moment, I'm sure it's working quite as well as he wanted to. I mean, certainly maybe get around in corners a little bit better, although a lot of sliding, so probably not the quickest way around, but he obviously feels it's the way to go, as we see James picking up a penalty here in race 2 as well. Now he had one, didn't he, in race 1, and it kind of put paid to his race then, didn't it? So maybe he's going to have the same issue here in race 2. White Van Man doing a really good job at the moment of keeping G-Mac behind him. This is just allowing Archer to just get away slightly ahead of these two. G-Mac was at a touch of the run it a little bit wide there. Let's have a look. I know he was really trying to pile on the pressure on the back of White Van Man. Now it looked okay at this point. Might have just been the camera shot. So it's where you just got to lift. Yeah, he did go a bit wide. I thought he did. Yeah, it just kind of clobbered that outside. Got away with it. Didn't really make any damage, but he's just allowed James to now get onto the back of him. White Van Man now over the back of Archer as well. So there's a move on from White Van Man down here at turn 1. Looks like he's lining it up. Archer's going to defend on the inside, but hard on the brakes. Does he get it done? He doesn't, no. But what about back here? G-Mac and James. Oh, is that another penalty he's just picked up? No, it's the same one. White Van Man and G-Mac's got him. Oh, well, has he? There's a little bit of door-to-door stuff going on. Then he weren't letting him have him, was he, White Van Man? That's for sure. It's making it tough for G-Mac to get past. They're having a good battle back here in the middle of the pack. Meanwhile, up top, because I've just seen a bit of a change, we've got Fitzy, who's up to second now. So when did he make that move? Was that a mistake from... I thought, maybe I've got that wrong. I thought Fitzy was in third, but maybe he was in second anyway. I thought Stormfly was second. So Stormfly's obviously made a mistake somewhere. I think there's a bit of damage on the front of his car, so I'm pretty sure he was in second, wasn't he? So he's had an off somewhere, or it might have been a penalty maybe. Fitz has got past. So he's back to third now for Stormfly, and he has lost a bit of time on them guys in front, and they were ahead of the rest, weren't they, by some? And I think Stormfly, obviously, as I say, either had a penalty, he's been off somewhere, because that gap shrunk between himself and fourth place. He's now Paul, so Paul's actually got ahead of Dizzy. So what happened there? I'm missing all the action here, aren't I? Let's have a look. Where did that happen? That was some time ago as well. So Paul anyway up to fourth place now. Bit of Dizzy, who's seems to just be going back. His front tyre on the left is not looking great, is it now? Into these 12.5 minutes in, TJ getting the hurry up from Willard behind. TJ's tyres are looking really good compared with others. So he's obviously done a good job of conserving those. Willard having a look on TJ. There's a little bit of a touch there, but Willard gives it back to him. Acknowledges the fact there was a little tag. Stays in 7th, does Willard. Let's have a look as we move on here. Turn 11. 11 turns here around the short track. The Eiger Norwand. Battle behind still going on as well. Archer, White Van Man, G-Mac. Now G-Mac still can't get past White Van Man. White Van Man's going to have a go on Archer though. No. G-Mac's going left, going right, and he still can't get it done, can he? As White Van Man's having a look at Archer. It's going to go, oh, and that's the opportunity for G-Mac. White Van Man just couldn't get it turned, but no, he's not letting him have it. My goodness me. It's a battle this is, it's slowing. Not gaining on anybody because it's slowing everybody up, but what a battle. He's certainly not giving it to him, is he, White Van Man? Why should he? G-Mac maybe getting a little bit frustrated now. He's still all clean, but a bit late in going into the last 30 seconds of this race. G-Mac looks like he just wants to get past and get that 9th place, doesn't it? But right up behind White Van Man, little lift here, maybe a little dab of the brake, and when it's going to wrap it up here at the final corner. I wouldn't want to be in any of their shoes at this point, and I'll tell you what, actually really clean through there. Now what's going to happen down as we go down to turn 1? By the way, Motorstorm Hero is the fastest lap and has been all race, 1:05.2. White Van Man is going to have a go. No, he keeps having a little sniff at that, but the door's not there, it's not open, is it? It's slightly ajar, but not fully open, can't quite get there. Get it done. We better go to our leader now, who is Motorstorm Hero. And as he comes round this final corner, he's led from the start. Take victory, 2 victories actually. It'll be his 2nd victory, 2 out of 2 for Motorstorm Hero here in Switzerland. Congratulations, Fitzy. 2 second places for him. Paul's actually 3rd. So where's that? The Stormfly's gone all the way back to 6th place. So Paul's going to get on the podium here and get a 3rd place. So Stormfly's obviously had a moment and off somewhere. So 3rd for Paul. TJ in 4th. Willard 5th, half a second there. Stormfly will get 6th place. Ahead of Archer 7th, White Van Man in 8th, G-Mac in 9th, Osman in 10th, Dizzy in 11th, James in 12th, Ryan in 13th. So all sorts of things going on there in race 2. Great racing though. And we were in for more fun and games for race 3, I'm sure. So join me for that shortly, and I'll see you then.